Have you ever seen something that just instantly makes you want to make a video or go to the comment section or just tell anybody that's going to listen about something, how you feel? Because I really just had that moment with A Dose of Buckley's new video. I actually really like A Dose of Buckley, but there is one thing that he said in his new video here about comedy that I think is just patently stupid. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Entertainment was like, we need another comedian going, you can't make fucking jokes anymore on their fucking Netflix special where they literally get paid millions of dollars to make jokes. So I guess you can make jokes still.
That is so stupid. We all know what they're talking about. Don't act like it's not a thing where the left doesn't try to club people into submission because of, admittedly pretty funny, comedy, because that happens all the time. Like, we are not blind, we are not stupid. You cannot pull the wool over people's eyes. It is a fact that this happens. By the way, one more thing, and this is off in the absolute weeds here, but Buckley. Punctuation goes inside the quotations, my guy. Come on now. Punctuation goes inside, man. And that's a mistake that happened throughout this whole video, so that's a little friendly advice. But let's go back to the point here. This is an example. Everybody's talked about this one, but it's just the most obvious one I could grab. Here we have Dave Chappelle doesn't need to punch down. He's not. He's punching up at the leftist mob that has clubbed many people into submission, including Sarah Silverman, by the way, who had her entire, I believe it was Netflix series canceled. So, yeah, this happens a lot. Okay, so quit acting like this is a thing. Or this isn't a thing, I'm sorry. Here we have just we'll just read a little bit of it, just to get an idea of what's going on here. What's the most embarrassing public statement you've ever made that you had to walk back? As a former conservative evangelical Christian, and quite a zealous one. Oh, I bet you are, but you're a fucking zealot for the fucking left now, aren't you? You goddamn fucking lunatic. I have plenty. I won't regale you with all of them, but certainly one of my top 10 is when I logged on to Facebook.com in the year of our Lord 2009. Michael Jackson had just died, and on my Facebook feed was disturbing lack of sympathy and words of sorrow. One girl whom I went to high school with posted a status about how she didn't understand why people were so upset with his death. He was a gross pedophile. I was in a vulnerable place. The high school I went to was full of white people. Oh no. Oh no, not the dreaded white people, those fucking disgusting pigs. Oh my god. Get some journalist BuzzFeed, for fuck's sake, please. Okay, who liked to listen to Dave Matthews Band and asked me whether I tanned. I spent hours watching videos of Jackson when he was a Lincoln teenager, wiggling his queened hips in the Rock With You music video, his skin the color of a coconut husk. He still had that wide, broad, and beautiful nose. Is this a fucking 50 Shades of Grey ripoff? What the fuck kind of writing? Okay, we're just gonna move on. Oh my god, BuzzFeed. I don't remember exactly what I wrote under that girl's status. It was something mean and cutting, and I definitely went on about how he had been acquitted. She responded by saying that swooping into a comment on a post of a random classmate I wasn't even friends with in real life to defend Jackson was proof of how ridiculous I was being. Touché. I probably unfriended her and reminded myself to never get into Facebook arguments. They were a black hole. Just like BuzzFeed, a fucking black hole where no intelligence can escape. Oh my god. Okay. I thought of that time and current righteous anger as I watched Dave Chappelle's latest Netflix stand-up special, Sticks and Stones, which came out this week and had been predictably pilloried for its dismal, I guess a view is supposed to be there. Come on, BuzzFeed editors. The editors suck too, my dude. Come on. For its dismal view of sexual assault victims and anti-trans jokes. Chappelle proudly confesses as much early on in the special. I know I'm what's known on the streets as a victim blamer. That's even funny, super out of context. Okay, look, it's a joke. It's a joke. Dave Chappelle is a comedian. He is telling jokes, okay? It's one thing, if he was maybe saying this stuff on, the street or, on a podcast or something. I don't know, but it was a stand-up special. It was a joke. This is how funny is made. I know in BuzzFeed there's probably zero humor in that entire fucking place, but it's a joke. So anyway, here's my point. It's that Dave Chappelle is getting beaten to submission. He is this gigantic everybody loved Dave Chappelle. From the Chappelle Show, everybody knew him, everybody loved him, and people on the left always wanted to act like, oh, what happened to the good old days of comedy, like Dave Chappelle and stuff. This was always a thing, which I never really understood, because if you went back and watched it, you were like, you guys hate this. What are you talking about? So anyway, Dave Chappelle's kind of back, and he made a new special, and of course the left hates it, predictably, because he's making fun of them. Because as much as people want to act like the conservative evangelical Christians are the zealots, it's not. It's at the very least, not anymore. It's you. It's you on the left, and you know it. And that's what pisses you off, because you know you're exactly what at one point you said that you hated. And so now when he makes fun of you for doing the same shit that you accuse people on the right of doing, you fucking hate him for it. You have to try and crucify him. And that's exactly what's happening. And this is why comedians, including Sarah Silverman here in the Los Angeles Times, about as left as anything could get, talks about how she's friends with some people from the right and how she loves the special here. It says, I loved it. There were things in it that I did not like, but has there ever been a special that you love and agree with across the board? That's comedy. You overstep. You say things you might not even believe. By the time it comes out, you're always changing its art. It is not politics. And she's totally right. She's totally right here. She talks about, in the passage here a little bit earlier, about how she's friends with somebody that's on the right. How saying, we direct message all the time, you don't have to agree on everything. And you sure as hell don't have to agree on everything when you just watch a comedy special. It's just supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be lighthearted and fun. And if you can't make fun of yourself, well, that just shows really how much of a zealot you are. It shows how much you think of yourself, how highly you think of yourself and your ideals, and how righteous you think you are. You're not. Let me clue you in on that. You're not. So when Buckley talks here a little bit about how comedians aren't seeing this, how this isn't a thing, they're all making money, it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Like, it's bullshit. Come on, dude. It's undeniable that the left loves to club any comedian, or any celebrity for that matter, that shows even a slightly right-leaning viewpoint. We know it's true. We're not blind. Come on, dude. But that's all I really have to say about this. I just wanted a quick thing. Once again, I really do like A Dose of Buckley. I just thought this was a little bit stupid. I thought this was just simply not true. And one of those things I really wanted to make a video about. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you agree with me. I don't know. But hopefully I have a little bit more content coming soon.